to help others. So the three takeaways from today are going to be the marketing plan, bully prevention, and using social media. So we're going to go right into it. Okay, the Karate Kid marketing, okay, it's broken down into a couple different categories. You have internal, external, social media, and the movie theater. So let's start with internal marketing first. Internal marketing, we have our students, okay, we have our parents. Now, our students that are bullied, they're the people that we really want to get involved in this crusade as soon as possible. We want to use them as guest speakers, okay? If anybody has seen the video of one of my students that's getting picked on, his parents, have really worked with us in a lot of different ways with the school systems. He's really trying to, just help other children, and that's what you need to do when it comes to, actually doing something with social media. You need to have something really powerful and something that's authentic, like a student that's getting picked on who's trying to help others, and he's only 10 years old and he's a black belt, because that can cause something what is known as an epidemic. All right, so that would basically go onto social media networks. People would spread it. People would share it. Okay, so just like, it's not that somebody wouldn't share you just talking about it, but it's just not as powerful as having a child that's 10 years old that's getting involved in your crusade. So, we also want to put them on, social, besides having them being guest speakers, like I said, blogs, videos, other social media networks. We could take that video and we could have it everywhere, okay? We want to make them famous. We want to make them feel special. We want to make this child more confident. Imagine everyone talking about them, all right? Talking about, wow, I admire your courage. I admire what you're doing. Okay, that's what we're trying to do with our students that are being bullied. Their friends, the friends of our students, okay, what we need to do is we need to get them to come in for our bully prevention seminar. We also are going to talk a little more about the movie theater. We want to give all of our students, we want to give a pass for the movie to their friends. Okay, we'll talk more about that later, like renting out the movie theater. It doesn't matter, as far as the movie theater, you need to just work on that on your own. Like, it doesn't matter what association you're a part of or what group you're a part of. For example, I'm in a movie theater down the road. I have it sponsored from I think May till October 20th. It costs me for both of my schools $500 per school, but we're doing private screenings, we're doing passes, we're giving out 11,000 passes the opening weekend for everybody that sees the movie. So that's something that we'll talk about as well. We have now a little bit less than 2 months to reach everybody through the marketing plan. Now, also internally, we have a nice Karate Kid poster, okay, that's up in our school, and with that, we're doing a fun night next week that's going to show the old Karate Kid, okay, and so we're really starting to promote the old Karate Kid. We're having a fun night showing the movie. We're also going to start teaching some wushu and some other combinations, because remember the movie is kung fu based. Also, I'm really big on announcements. It's about communication. Schools that are really successful have excellent communication with their instructors and their school and their parents. So at the end of every class, every single day, all we talk about is our blog posts. All we talk about is what we have going on, where to follow us, okay, on social media networks, the conversations we have going on, and also all the events we have going on around the Karate Kid. And we're explaining to the parents that the Karate Kid is about building confidence, okay, stop bullying. Those are things we talk about in our announcements every single day. Handouts for the parents. We're going to show you some of the handouts that we have as well. And obviously our events calendar. Our events calendar can be, go on Twitter. It can go all over. And also has to be handed out internally as well. This is a sample of our bully prevention seminar survey. This should have gone out already. And Tatisa, I'm not sure if you sent out that survey, but if we could put that in there, maybe at the end of the webinar, that'd be great. Because we have a whole online survey for you that shows you exactly what you have and have not done, okay, for the Karate Kid plan. All right, so this is the first thing that goes out is all the parents want to know who's getting picked on, and it's obviously there's it's just for our parents, and then we go back and we call them and we find out what's going on with them and why their child's being bullied. There's also in here something in here that automatically will try to get them to help us get into the school system as well. Because if it's going on in school, the parents want us to get in there to talk to their children so their child stops getting picked on. And think about how devastating it is for a parent when you come home and the children are being picked on, and they're constantly being telling their parents that everyone's making fun of them, this, that, the other thing. Well, the parents they're going to be confused. They're not going to be sure what to do. That's why social media is so crucial, because they're going to go online And so this is just one of the avenues of internal promotions, marketing, giving this letter to the parents to find out who's getting picked on. The bully prevention seminar, we do 3. We're doing 1 this weekend, so I'm really excited. Or actually 2 this weekend. I'm sorry. We've already done about 4 for other schools, school systems and so forth. And then in May also we're doing 1, and then June. We do it at the end of the month because it gives you a month to promote. I'm really big on promotions, and I'm really big on the way I strategize my promotions. I like to do everything at the end of the month. That way I have a whole month to promote and get the word out and just go, cause that epidemic in the community of, like I said, or sometimes you call it a worldwide rave. That's what we're trying to do here with all the martial arts schools. We're trying to create, and you can write that down, Datis. It's called a worldwide rave, from one of my favorite authors, David Meerman. If we all work together on this, it's going to help the martial arts as a whole, which is our goal here at Champions Way. Sign-up sheets. Get your sign-up sheets for your bully prevention seminars way in advance. Limit it to 30 kids. Private seminars for groups. Who cares? Do it for the Girl Scouts, the Boy Scouts, any group that wants to do a seminar. Do it for free and record it. Record it on your flip phones, okay? Or your flip video, whatever it is. And because we're going to take that and we're going to get it all over the place. Okay, and if you're interested in eventually doing SMO and understanding how to do it, you need those videos, trust me. Use the outline we've included for the seminar. DARE officers, mayor, guidance counselors, and other leaders should be a part of this. We have our DARE officer coming tomorrow. We are working on the mayor to come. We're still waiting to hear back from him. We have several guidance counselors, and we have other people in the community that are all coming to this event. It's going to be a huge event, and I can't wait to get on the Champions Way library so everybody's able to see it later. Some other things we've recently added was the month of June, start promoting Karate Kid workshop weekends. Okay, we're going to be adding a lot of this stuff to the library. What it is, it's a Saturday bring a friend class. We know that is going to basically just start talking about the techniques that are taught in the class. And once it starts going all over and they start advertising it, there's going to be a lot more, awareness of the movie. So we're going to use our children and our students to get more people in here for the awareness. And offering some, Karate Kid workshop weekends, teach techniques from the movie. We're also doing our whole demo team. It's all themed around the Karate Kid now. We are primarily a sport karate school for children. Now I studied the wushu for years. So now we're adding a lot of wushu into our demos, and the kids are getting excited about it. They see Jaden Smith. Who is not going to want to be like Jaden Smith if you're a kid? Okay, and that's what's going to happen. I mean, we know what's going to happen. People are going to be like Jaden Smith, and that's what we want. We want children like Jaden Smith, a positive child that's learning martial arts. Obviously, calling our canceled students, email campaigns. These are all internal promotions. It's once it starts getting closer, then I start recommending calling them and asking them to come to the movie. You should have so many different avenues of getting them into your school. Okay, using this campaign and then educating them on the bully prevention. Karate Kid, bring a summer friend night. That's in the summertime. We're going to be working on that right after the Karate Kid, a big party. So this is going to be going through until pretty much the end of July, which is huge for the martial arts schools because we finally have something to help us out with the dreaded summertime. All right, when it's a lot. Sometimes some schools it's a little bit slower. This is our bully prevention outline. I'm just going to go through this quickly and explain to you how we do it, and then you could take it and add your flavor to it on what do you think will be best for the way to do it in your school. We're fortunate enough to have a projector and a projector screen. So what we do is we start off with we use the Karate Kid trailer. We start off with that first. It gets everybody pumped up. It gets the chills going, and you're like, wow, this is awesome. And then we go into a basic. It's about a 6 to 7 minute presentation, defining what a bully is and defining a whole bunch of things about bullying. After that, then we show a couple videos of one of our students. Then we have another video of a child who gets picked on that's not our student that we found off of YouTube. And then we have a little video about a whole bunch of people. It's a really cool video to stop bullying altogether. And then if you don't have a projector screen, it doesn't matter. So what? Just skip the videos and hand out a basic written outline of what you're going to be covering. The second thing we go into after that is the effects of bullying. I talk about this a lot. What it can cause, what happens to children. We use the example. I mean, look at the poor girl from Massachusetts that committed suicide. This is real stuff. So the timing couldn't be better. To us getting out there together as martial artists and working together and helping and stopping bullying in schools all over, that's our goal here. Number 4, we go over what we call our 3-step action plan if a child is being bullied. Then we also talk about